Good morning, good morning. It is day 15. Halfway point. Listen, I'm proud of me. Like, sometimes you just got to celebrate yourself by yourself, and I'm okay with that. What I got for you today is just because you've been doing something one way doesn't mean it's the right way. So an example that I have for you is my lovely husband. I love him. I'm grateful for him. Biggest cheerleader a girl could ask for. That man loves me, and I'm grateful for that. God knew what I needed, and he sent him to me. I digress. Shout out to you, Chris. My ace. Anyway, this man, he is obsessed, I think, with fire. There's a childhood story. I ain't gonna tell it because it ain't my business to tell. But if he ever on here and he want to tell it, he'd go right ahead. He was barbecuing on the 4th. And I cleaned the grates so when he came back, everything would be ready and set to go. I was trying to be helpful, be his helpmate. Got everything ready, but I forgot to put olive oil on the grates where you put the food so it doesn't stick. And I really wanted to do that onion thing, but I ran out of time. We was getting ready to put the meat on the grill. I said I didn't put the oil and do the stuff, This man comes out the house. Y'all, it's a blessing y'all still see me standing here. He comes out the house with a can of spray oil. Now, on those cans, it is clearly written, do not spray around an open flame, combustible or something like that. Now I know that this happens. Science is my thing. He's steady spraying. The fire steady. He irritating the fire. He's getting higher and higher. It's not like he's standing far back. He doing this over the open flame. I said, Chris, you cannot do that. I do this all the time. Just like I do. You do. Well, thank you, Jesus, for protecting him. I said, Chris, you cannot do that. That thing can explode in your hand. And, now, in my field of work, I've seen some things. And nobody ever thinks it's going to happen to them. Truth is, away from it happening to you. I see it all the time. Trauma. I see it, accidents. I see it, I didn't mean to. I don't know what I was thinking. Just because you've been doing it that way the whole time doesn't make it right. And when somebody comes, and this is not me saying I'm right, he wrong, but the can say, but I'm leave that alone. What I got from that is there have been times when people have come to correct me and say, why don't you try and do it this way? Why don't you do it? They coming to bring you a blessing, because some things that I've changed up and that I do different, it's been a blessing. It saves me time. I've learned something from it, whatever. So just because you've been doing it one way for years doesn't make it right. Be open to correction. Be humble enough to receive it and just go with it. Listen, y'all have a great day because I believe in you. I just need you to believe in yourself too.